Okay, welcome to another vocabulary lesson. If you would like to come to the whole class, if you would like to join one of my courses, come to skypelessons.com, skype-lessons.com, and choose any course, and I guarantee that you will get at least one live class where you're doing speaking practice, although many of my students have had as many as 20 or 30. In these live classes, I will correct your mistakes as you are speaking. And so I really recommend that you take this opportunity and come and buy a course of mine, because I will see you online and I will give you a speaking class. And if you don't get people correcting your mistakes while you're speaking, then you don't improve in a foreign language. So take this opportunity, grab it with both hands. No one else is going to give you that price. Use the coupon code 10 and it's only £10 for one course plus a speaking class, at least 10 minutes where you're speaking on your own. It's a great deal. Come and take advantage of it before I stop it, because it won't be forever. Okay, so conspiracy theory is our vocabulary topic for today. And a conspiracy is where more than one person, so at least two, in secret, they agree to commit a crime. And so, of course, conspiracies happen all the time. Julius Caesar was killed due to a conspiracy. Abraham Lincoln was killed due to a conspiracy. And many, many other crimes have taken place in secret by a group of people. But if you read the media, you might start to think that conspiracy theories are ridiculous, that they are far-fetched, they're unlikely to be true, they're extremely unrealistic. Well, I'm here to tell you that that's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, when somebody hatches an evil plot, they come up with some kind of evil plan, perhaps a plan to kill the president, something like that, or perhaps a plan to inject everybody with some kind of chemical which will make somebody a lot of money, something like that. You know, that would certainly be hatching an evil plan, a cunning plot. And so this word plot, which does mean the story in a book or a film, is very often used for like an evil plan. And when we use it like that, we often use the verb hatch, to hatch a cunning plot, to hatch an evil plan. And it means to create an evil plan, a cunning plot, okay? And in any book or film, the plot will get more complicated in places. And when the plot gets more complex, you can say the plot thickens. And of course, this very often happens in conspiracies. You find out more and more information and the plot gets more and more complex. And you can say, yeah, the plot thickens. Things are becoming more interesting or more complicated in some kind of way. And this noun, a plot, can be used with a 2+ infinitive, just like conspiracy and just like plan. A plan to do something, a plot to do something, a conspiracy to do something. So you can talk about a plot to oust the Prime Minister, and that would mean to get rid of the Prime Minister, to push him out. When you oust somebody, you get rid of them. You could oust the president, oust the prime minister, oust the manager of the company, I suppose, as well, the CEO. But you could also say overthrow or topple. A plot to overthrow the government. A plot to topple the dictator. Yeah, a conspiracy to assassinate the dictator or the guy in charge, yeah, or the president, the prime minister, or to assassinate a group of people, something like that. Assassinate means kill, but it's when you kill someone political. Usually it's an assassination, when it's a political killing, okay? So yeah, a plot to oust somebody, get rid of them. To overthrow somebody, yeah, there might have been a conspiracy to overthrow Saddam Hussein, whatever, something like that, a person who's in charge. Okay, and so you can use these words with 2+ infinitives. Now, when we're talking about the people that are in charge of the conspiracy, I think in a lot of conspiracy websites, you'll hear them called the evildoers, because they are people who commit evil acts. You might hear this word, the Illuminati, and this means the people right at the top, the elites, and they're the ones who control everything. They're the ones who are in charge of everything. I don't believe in the Illuminati. I think that that's for gullible people, those kind of ideas about Illuminati or that kind of thing. But you will often hear them mentioned, and it's supposed to be the group at the top who commit the conspiracies. Okay, the elites are simply the richest or the most privileged members of society. So anyone who is a billionaire will certainly be one of the elites. Elon Musk, yeah, is one of the elites, certainly. But is he a reptile? Is he an interdimensional shape-shifting lizard? Now, very often on these conspiracy websites like Alex Jones in the United States or David Icke in the UK, you'll hear this idea that the people who are committing the conspiracies are perhaps lizards and not human beings, that perhaps they're from another planet, they're aliens, and sometimes you'll even hear that they're from another dimension, they're interdimensional shape-shifting lizards. Now, of course, these ideas are there to make you think that all conspiracies are far-fetched. And by far-fetched, I mean unlikely to be true. They are unrealistic. Yeah, I would argue that David Icke, who used to work for the BBC, and Alex Jones are obviously, and that's the American guy who runs the conspiracy websites, they're obviously shills, plants, stooges. And what I mean is that somebody, probably the security services, pays them to promote these ridiculous ideas about conspiracies. Somebody pays them to promote the idea of reptoids, reptilians, Illuminati, Anunnaki, or whatever you want to call them. Someone pays them to promote these ideas, and really they make a lot of money out of these ideas anyway, so they are paid by us to promote these ideas, although I strongly suspect that it's not just us, that other people also pay them to promote certain ridiculous conspiracy theories, so that you don't think that conspiracy theories are ever real. I reckon that that's what's going on.